There.
We'll play a
That should give us
spider
money.
silk
Okay.
net for 2. Actually, it doesn't cost anything to cast, and we spend 2
2 to activate
equip
it.
it on
So I can
the
put it on the drudge skeleton.
so they can catch flying things.
So spider skeleton net on a
Over to
drudge
you.
skeleton. All I've got is an island and a maze of it. Really hoping for some money here.
Oh boy.
I got the money.
Ah,
So I'm going to use it to irritate Nikon by turning one of his swamps into an island.
ah. Okay. No way for me to get rid of that, is that it?
I now have an inn. Unfortunately, I have no creatures to put it on to take advantage of
Not
this.
tapped.
Right, I still have the Maze of Ith up to hold off the Drudge Skeleton. But now he's about to get a second thing, I think.
Bring out the Necrotal. I don't have a target to shoot at, but
Right. Normally when it comes out, it will kill somebody, but fortunately I don't have anyone to kill yet.
and there's no point in attacking. It's up to you.
Okay, I've got my 2 mana. I have 3
There
mana.
you go. That's cooking with
I'm
gas.
now going to get a Phantom Warrior who's 2/2 unblockable,
Nice.
and that'll do. I have a Warm Body. Of course, that also means he's got a target to shoot at.
Yes. How many cards you got?
I have 5 cards in hand.
Very nice. You know, I have a mana sickness. Watch you pass me. This is kind of
Well,
cool.
let's see. Right now we're both at 4 lands, so I'm only at 3 mana.
1, 2,
A black and a blue.
2.
A black, a blue, and
Sucking
2.
live.
Oh no, I have been life sucked.
Blood.
And he dies.
2 points. And then we might as well attack you with everything.
And I block the larger one.
1 point.
So 1 point gets through. Anything else?
No.
Okay. 6. I have 3 mana active and nothing to do with it. I am done. Yeah, it's the trouble with the light glaring off the cards. I'm not sure where we can position where I can actually see the cards better.
You've got a bunch of mana up. You can probably stop me if I do it. I'll take a card out of your hand and stop you from... So let's do it. Go ahead.
What's happening?
Asshole Sphincter, unless you play...
What's it gonna do?
It's a monster. Unless you stop it with your little blue thing you're holding on to, I suspect.
Oh, 2/3 hurts me and loses
You wanna
cards.
get
Then
rid of
yes,
it.
I'm gonna get rid of him.
So buy a card.
Counterspell. Standard counterspell.
Boom, boom.
Same thing. 1 point gets through.
Over to you.
Okay.
Oh, see, now you passed me land.
Let's do this and
Now we're in
get
trouble.
a 5th point of mana. Okay, it's a blue battery.
Yikes.
Blue mana battery. Okay, I don't have any creatures, but I now have mana to spare.
Now I have the problem. with
Islands,
land.
Maze of Ith, blue mana battery. Skeleton with web. 2/1 dude who will kill you when he's first. I believe he's first strike as well.
Bring out the rack, hit you with both.
Oof. Rack is less than 3 or more than 4.
It's fewer than 3.
Less than 3, I have 4 cards, so it
Right.
won't get me. 1 point gets through.
Real. Damn. Darn and damn.
Okay, I now have 5 mana online. How are we going to take advantage of this? Don't really have a solid way to take advantage of this. How are you doing on those? 1 of those is down. You've got 4. Let's get an insurance policy and put out Nerviniel's disc so I can
Evil.
blow everything up if I need to.
Evil.
Okay.
Done?
Yes. One possible thing that'll help against the light diffusion is if we move to the other table for the streams, we won't be as close to the outside window. That might be helpful too. Yada yada. Anything else?
Over you.
Mana shorted. My gun has hit a mana hole. Those will be nice, but I can't do them yet. So there's quite literally nothing I can do. I'm done.
You're not gonna board wipe us?
Not yet. Not until I need to. This is a nice little hole to keep, card to keep in the pocket. Things get too fast and furious, then I might think about it. This is getting irritating. Done. End of your turn, I put a counter on him. Everybody untaps. Draw a card. This is not helping. Well, let's irritate you. Might as well. Let's turn another one of those into an island. Keep him down on the black mana. Unfortunately, there's squat all else I can do. Done. Bada bing, bada boom.
Nope.
End of your turn, pump him one. Draw a card. Okay, now we're gonna use all this stuff.
Uh-oh.
And get Mahatma Jin.
Uh-oh. Beginning of the end here, folks.
Big bad guy. Okay, big flying monster. That'll do for now. Let's get this party started. Three black and two blue.
Now that is gonna kill me if I come across. We
Yes.
had better hold back. Over to you.
Okay. Let's do it like this. Now he can stop flying because he's got his net. So we're gonna give him Island Walk. So he can just fly on over and kick you in the pants for 5 points.
Unstoppabilis.
And I've got 4 up. So let's hold there. I
How
am
do you
done.
have 4? You have 4 from him?
3 and then 4. He's 1. Unless I've got extra charges on him.
Got it.
Standard battery. It's Italian, that's why you can't read it. You can either tap it and pull power out of it, or tap it to put in 1 for 2 colorless.
No, we have to spend 2 to tap it to pull power out of it.
To put power into it.
Oh, I see.
Tap it to pull power out of it. Blue mana comes out of it, but I need to tap 2 and tap it to power it up.
Got it.
That's why I have to do it at the end of your turn.
Oh, not really what I need.
Getting the mana now at least. Be careful not to overcast and get hit by the vice. The rack over there, I mean. 4 cards is the magic number. CPU meter is at 5.3%. 60 frames per second on this end. I'm not sure what the stream is on that end. We're using the free OBS. 23, I think.
Try to bring out Isan's shade.
Ooh, pro white. I will let him appear. 1 point gets through. Done?
Yeah.
I think I need to do it this way. Mama Chin.
Oh my god.
He's gonna come over here for 5. Now we're rolling. Now we are rolling.
Oh my, oh dear, oh my.
I think I have an edge.
Okay.
Let's see. We're spiking around CPU of 6%. Kilobytes at around 6. Yeah. We are still hitting about 19% on dropped frames, though.
Okay.
There isn't a lot of action going on.
Let's do, we attack you with,
Here we go.
sludgies, the Necrotol, and the Isan's shake.
So we're going to send Isan's Shade home.
Bye-bye.
We're going to block the drug skeletons, and we'll let the 2-pointer in.
Okay, so sludgies has to,
They need to regenerato if you want to keep them. Those are islands.
uh-huh. Yeah. We better
Regenerato.
The nightmare.
Ah. So I take the 2 points from him getting through?
Yeah.
Wasn't sure if you were going to howl from beyond or something like that, but instead it's getting a nightmare, which is pretty good
How many
too.
cards you got?
I got 4. I've been very careful about that, believe me. Okay, let's see
You
what we can do
almost got
here.
me. If you got another one of those island walkie things or something.
I got another one of those island walkie things.
Oh my god. it's
I'm going to hit you for
brutal.
10.
Alright, we're down to like 2 life. This is just about it, guys. Oh my god. So awesome, dude. It's so awesome.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna hold there. I am done. Can you take out both genies?
I can't take out 2 G's. How would I do that?
Can you kill me this go?
I might be able to kill you this guy.
It'll be close.
It's got to be done properly. Okay, I've got a 2. This, you've got 1 blocker, right?
I've only got 1 blocker. So obviously it'll take out either the Nightmare or the Isan, because those are the 2 big damage dealers. So if you have a way of doing an extra 3, or I could be an absolute frickin' coward about it.
You do that at any time.
Yes.
But once I attack you, it's too late.
No, as long as I do it before damage gets done. Everything's destroyed.
How broken.
Yeah, as an instant effect. In which case, fine. Just to get it out of the way, I'm going to do it now. I hit it. All enchantments go away, artifacts and creatures. Unless there's something you can do about it. All that's left are lands. So all my fake islands go away too. So you have your full swampies back.
Oh, so it doesn't destroy these.
It does not destroy lands. Everything except lands.
So you took away my ability to basically smudge or just
Yes. I realized you had too many big creatures coming at me, so I decided to chicken out. So we're back to square one. What you got?
Okay.
Fortunately, you got all your swamps back, so you can start casting stuff again.
You got more spells though in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I don't like this. This is really scary.
Well, we'll see because you're probably sitting on something that's like a counter spell. So 1 to cast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Drain 5 points.
Ooh, that really hurt. That's a bad thing. So I'm at 6, you're at 8, 9, 8.
Over to you, sir.
Nicely done. Okay, not much I can do about that one. So, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, giant monster. Probably can't
Sea
attack you
monster.
unless you have an island. Done. Got another death?
Well, that's harder than that to kill you with something. Let's do.
See, it doesn't seem to be the
Bring
CPU
out
that's the bottleneck. That's still down around 5%.
Demonic hordes.
Could be our Wi-Fi.
Bring out
Ah.
the rat.
Still got 3. One of them's an island, however briefly,
Here comes the bad guy.
so I can hit you for 6. 6/6 creature coming at you. The Howling Mine. Everybody say thank you, man. That's a good one for now. It's right down to the wire here. Can you stop my 6-point monster
Well,
coming
I
at
could
you?
stop this one, right?
Yes.
This could jump in the way and it would not die. That would not die, that would die. The point is, do I want to take the damage?
6-pointer.
I'm going to say, yeah.
Alrighty then.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, it's tough. Tough choice.
How much life do you have? 6?
I'm at 6, you're at 8. It's really close still.
You gotta try.
He's going for it. He's going for it.
Not what I needed, but still not that bad.
Is it a 5-point drain life? Oh. That would have been good though, you gotta admit.
One to cast, plus 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5-point drain.
It is a 5-point drain life. Anything else?
You line up.
Why?
You have 3 or 2.
Oh, you're right. I take 1 point advantage. Well done.
Oh, that was actually longer and more badass than I thought.
That was a nasty one, because I was gonna hit you with more of the hit you with your eye through your islands. Woo! I neglected to count the cards there. Right on. Ugh. Scary stuff. Okay, hopefully Sam Takaro will be showing up soon. We may do a round of Aristeia. Time check is it's about 4:30, and that's when we're anticipating on arriving. The AC is currently off, so we shouldn't be getting much in the way of background sound. But as you can see, yes, we are getting a lot of glare on items on the table. I don't know whether it's blocking off the window here, we know. You can see blocking off the window doesn't change the card reflection much. I'm wondering if it's the overhead or a combination thereof. I'm still getting a lot of glare on those cards. So it could just be the position of the camera. Use my giant shoulder in the camera. Yes, we need something behind the big beige wall. Agreed. Nikan, did you want them to bring you food?
Who is it?
Kevin was asking.
Bring me food. Yes, please.
Nikan says he would like some, but I'm okay. Thank you. You're just asking over the chat.
Kind of an offer.
So the glare isn't as bad for miniature and things. It's also the this camera seems to be getting a lot more of the light wash than that camera. So I'm going to change the angle for a moment. And throw out some cards so we can see if the glare looks better if the angle is different. Yeah, see the cards are still very glary. If I angle this camera down, it's not nearly as glary for the same information. So it may be just the fact that it's a crappy webcam. Hopefully the other cameras we're going to be using will be bring it better. Yes, that would be okay. No, I will not dance. I think you put that in the wrong chat because, yes, he said it's okay. The other thing we need to find is a good tripod of the angle because the fan varies wildly. I may try doing an overhead shot again. And it's, at this point, I think it's the glare, the camera itself is picking up all that glare. That's coming off the light, overhead light. So we're going to once again try it without the actual overhead light. But even then, even without the other extra lights in the room and things, it's still very glary. So hopefully the other camera set's going to be a lot better about that. Right now, we're going to try a transport. So all the cameras are about to freak out, but we're going to move to the other table to do a comparison in the light in the camera. see, it's still getting a lot of glare. So this is on the big table. On your cards. They're a little less glary. It's still quite glaring. This is with the overhead light is turned off. I have a feeling in this case it's just the camera itself. Because again, the laptop camera is not as bad. Actually, I guess that's a little more visible. So this is with the overhead light off. I'm going to try turning it on. Yeah, it introduced a lot of glare. I will want to redo some of these tests once we've got the other camera system as well. Some are more visible than others. Part of it will help if we try the other camera. I'm actually going to switch to the other scene, actually called Other Scene. You can see if the cards are more visible this way. That's more visible. Not even close. Ah, so it is blocking some of the visible light. Could try seeing about doing the curtain type of thing. So in this case, it's the laptop camera versus this one is the little webcam. And switch back to the other pairing. And this is also going on Wi-Fi. So I think that's what might be causing some of the latency, because the CPU is only down to about 5%, and it thinks it's going at about 60 FPS. But then we're getting dropped frames in the 20%. So I'm really not sure about that part of things. Also having a tripod, so having this camera at a better angle will probably help with some of the window glare as well. Right now this audio is also all going through the laptop microphone. So hopefully having the actual microphones will make a big difference for the sound quality. I don't know how it is right now. Okay. So I'm blocking the window glare, get a little more clear. If I step to the side, then they wash out. So we may need to do a curtain over the window in addition to a nicer background. some lack of background sounds make it sound so weird. Hello, hello. And I believe we've had Sam
Looks
arriving.
like it wants to rain.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
So
leave
I
your
may need
windows
to
are
clip my
cracked.
windows. Gotcha. We are streaming at the moment just because we wanted to do testing for the different light qualities and stuff like that. See how much glare is actually coming off the windows.
All of it. That's what it feels like sometimes.
Definitely the actual mics will help a lot with the sound quality here. So if we do try and arrest you, let me try it over here. See if we can get better light and less reflectivity.
Mr. Aeropuff.
Is there anything you guys want us to try?
And if you just want to pull them out and for the trays, and so it uses up less space.
Let me know if there's anything else we want to test, whether it's sound or try different lighting type of stuff. But yeah, CPU's been holding fine at about 5.5%. Yeah.
I'm very sad. 2 of my black vices for my black vice test are not there, and I looked all around.
Oh,
Just keep your eye out, would you?
yes, I certainly will.
Two of your what?
It's
Black
a
vice.
It's a
The
little-
counterpart to the card you just killed me with.
Yeah.
It's a magic card.
Ah,
You don't
Black
happen to
and
have any
white.
extras in your stash, do you? Ben?
Say again?
You don't happen to have any extras of that card in your stash?
I will look and see in my artifacts. I only had 1 or 2 of each of them. I never really had many of those.
Okay.
I'm willing to look
Well,
and
if
see.
you're not using them, I'd love to borrow them
Yeah,
too.
I seldom use them, but yeah, I'll look to see.
Online.
That it's nice to have them both to complement each other in a deck like that, especially if you've got the cards that mess
Well,
with people's
the
hands.
black vice deck,
Mhm.
needs 4.
Ideally,
It
yes.
only has 2 in there, so I'm like, oh no.
Yeah, so ideally getting another 2 would help.
What was your play?
Yes, obviously we haven't framed a shot on this one.
50-50.
See, I'd like to have a regular area set up, so either a smaller table if we can cover the window, or a standard setup for this table that covers the last 2/3 of it type of thing.
sorry. Now, Mr. Ben, what I was thinking of, at least at home, is you got those, like I got one of those lamps that positions, it's got the arm, and it's like, I don't use that one. What if I was to take off the lamp bits?
We could try that. They were also looking at, there were some 3D printed actual tripods they were looking at as well.
The attack of the
But yeah,
tripods.
we definitely need some sort of mount when they bring the better cameras. Like Michael's bringing the camcorder, that type of thing. Hopefully we'll have a good stand for it as well.
So is he using a black magic or something like that?
I have no idea.
Okay. It is a, basically it's a capture card sort of thing. We were using it at church for a while when we were trying live stream.
Yeah, I know Cal was looking at components. We got someone ordered. Yep, in fact he's saying he's already got it covered. I will act as translator if we need to.
Bifocal man!
Yeah. But yes, having a dedicated layout so we don't have to worry about resetting the framing and background every time. Having an actual designated space on the table where the main camera shoots, that type of thing.
Oops, that's in the other days.
Well, it was just not stored properly.
Huh?
It wasn't stored properly.
Yeah.
It's crumpled. Really, what could happen is I could simply flip it over, let me see what it is.
It's
Yeah.
fine.
How's that for framing?
I wouldn't put heat on it directly. That was a fun project.
Small
though.
tripod.
Although then also, if you made the circle bits a little a certain size instead, it kind of
Gotcha, because the microphones on the laptop, you're getting the resonance right from the table. Again, having individual mics will help get around that problem.
We all get our own individual Michael Morgan? How awesome!
Well, he is now a politician, so.
He is?
Yes, he's part of the Hana Water Board. And no, that does not mean he waterboards people.
I bet he wishes he could. I'll buy you an official Dick Cheney waterboard board.
Okay, so did we want to try a quick round before
Sure.
everybody shows up?
So the question is the best way to arrange everything
Let's also see how it looks.
in the lights?
Is this too much glare with the overhead? Not bad effort. We could get the glare just right, I suppose. Stage left.
If you want glare, you need to use this thing. It's printed on a high glass.
There you go. That would certainly do it.
I
Okay.
sort of hate that paper, but it's only because it stinks when you get it out of the package.
That would certainly be a problem. Okay.
And I need to print out the new scenarios that use the other side of the board.
More or less, kind of, sort of. Yes, we were going for visual impact rather than table convenience. There, so we got the centered in both. There we go. Cards and figures.
So the first question is, where the heck are we sitting?
How's that?
That looks like it's going to be a massive pain for one of us.
I will choose this side then. There we go. We have dices.
Did your cousin enjoy her trip?
Yes, very much so.
Good.
Whitney and Louie had a lovely time. They were glad they could sneak in and observe, however briefly.
Cool.
There are the dice pools. Yeah, that's why I was afraid about the window glare. Well, we could do some kind of curtain. For tonight, there's not much we got, so there's not much we can do other than sort of stand in the way.
I don't think it's the window. I think it's the lamp.
A little bit of both. See, that is definitely window glare.
Okay, that would.
Nice window glare, all right.
Interesting.
See, the window would be
Reflecting.
this way. As you can see, that's what's blocking most of back there. So the overhead, there is some as well.
Oh, well, there's actually an easy way to deal with window glare.
Easy, he says.
You didn't hear the quotation marks.
You gonna make a little, So Aristeia, as you can see, is a lovely board game. Played with miniatures on the board. Now, what's nice about this, you can actually customize your team going in, so you can sort of mix and match who you want to play with. I've only had limited experience with some of these characters. see if I can check. Yeah, right now I do have the mic levels all the way up, so definitely having the personal mics are gonna obviate most of the sound issues.
Are they getting directional mics or lavaliers or?
No, wireless clip mics, I believe. I don't know if it's a clip mic or a headset. Is it a clip mic or a headset? Hey, Kevin.
Hello, hello.
And now Kevin is here too.
Oh, that's just interesting.
I'm not really sure what Santa Car is trying to do right now.
Well, I was actually, my original idea was to set the green screen and use that to block the light.
You got food.
But I
Yay.
can't find it.
We don't have one at the moment.
The green screen? No, it's somewhere. I brought it here.
I have not seen it since it supposedly arrived. So we may not indeed have chance to play a game, but we'll see.
Yeah, Mike.
Do we happen to have any tape? Yes.
Yeah.
Wireless. It is headset. Okay.
It might have been removed though as extremes.
Yeah. Wireless lavalier headset mics. So we will only get people's dulcet tones and angelic voices.
I'm sorry, that means only you will be talking.
I don't know if you would describe my tones as dulcet.
A song group.
So normally we wouldn't be playing. We've got lots of tokens, stuff like that. Tokens.
Yeah, uses.
He has gotten thoroughly
If
distracted.
the window is that bad, this light is much worse.
You'd be surprised. We were doing testing. As far as reflecting into the camera, we've been getting worse from the outside. That's just going to diffuse it a little, but not damage it.
Right. If I had some tape, the map would probably help.
Doing it properly would be better than trying to do a makeshift map. But then, what do I know?
We'll have a lot of time.
There we go. So we'll be doing
How does
this
that look, Mr. Bang?
about 30% better. Again, I wouldn't worry about it too much if we were going to do anything today. We're now going to run out of time to play. But instead of a game episode, this will be a technical setup episode, so we can see which is going to work best. 'Cause if we're going to be doing that, then we also might look at repositioning this camera. So if we actually did it more of a head-to-head, find a position. Because I know we were originally hoping to have it coming down from the ceiling fan type of look, as a top down like that.
Oh, this smells wonderful. You should make a candle out of that.
That would be nice. I'd like to have a shot like that.
Oh, the French fry.
And put the camera back down a little bit so I can see when people are chatting, because I can't read it from over here.
I didn't tell you I was here. I didn't tell you I was here.
Yes, then Kevin could indeed be our living light screen, but I think right now it's not right. Don't
Is
worry
that a
about it.
fat joke, Mike? I see you.
I do like the shirt, by the way.
Thank you. This is my gift from Becca.
Oh,
I don't know whether she had it made or just found it, but yes, a Doctor Who Hawaiian shirt.
well, they,
Right.
what is the easiest way to check to see if there's a label on the back?
Well, she got a variety of sources.
Your troglodyte existence is assumed.
Yes, that'll be a temporary. Could we get an update, what you guys think of the glare? We've got a temporary patch over the window. we're gonna get double microphone effect as Kevin listens to it at the same time the microphone can hear it. Yeah, we definitely wanna get that top-down camera stream.
I didn't know what anyone wanted about the 4 for 5. It's chicken cheeseburger or dream lobster.
I'll get you that.
That's the shot of the board for this.
Hey, Ben.
Yes.
Hunger?
I'm all set, thank you.
Cool. At least something for someone who's hungry. Wow. Oh, never eat.
Oh no?
No, not the mustard ones.
Anything else?
No.
Yeah, it seems all good.
It is the worst barbecue sauce I've ever tried. If you ever would like to try it.
I thought it was a sweet and sour, that's pretty good.
Was it sweet sour?
I think it was a sweet
I think it was
and
the
sour.
sweet and sour.
This might be good. Let's try it. Alright.
Admittedly, it is fast food, so it all could be horrible.
Thank you.
Sam, I don't know if you're gonna eat it all.
Oh, good for right now. I'll get some to eat later. Right now I'm debating, do I want to keep my copy of Hexx3r or give it to some friends of mine? It's a arena battle game from Games Workshop.
Does it have to use?
It does indeed.
Are the figures like around the size of you?
That's a good question actually. I can bring them in one night. It's I think the thing I don't like about it is the expansions. Like, so there's a core set and there's expansions. And each, like for this game, the expansions don't add to the core game aside from the visuals. Whereas the Hexx3r can bring in stuff for the core game usable by everything, even if that faction's not in there. And I actually don't care for that. It's
rules leakage.
well, I don't really care about the rules leakage so much as bloat. Bloat. It's that, and because of that, it's better for people to duplicate. It's like, oh, I want those cards too, but it's in a set so and so already has, and they're using them, so I'll have to go get my own set.
Just like the magic.
Right. Which is, I mean, it's a valid business model. It's not a bad one. That's more nitpicking on my part.
Oh my god, I played it from Thomas's decks last time. First off, when you borrow a deck into me, sometimes it will gloat about how great the deck is. That's playing the deck. It's gloating about dreams.
Be sure to be taking notes, guys.
Was seriously limited. So that's the thing. That's why I prefer to play with either my own decks or a deck belonging to a person who doesn't pro about their deck.
So there is a literary tool called hyperbole that is well and overused these days. In fact, it's gone past being hyperbole and simply exaggeration, especially if you're in sales.
New.
I'll,
Extra.
how's this? If I bring my magic deck in, you can look at it, and if you ask, can I borrow that? I'll say, it's a one-trick pony, and it's not that good of a trick. If you pull this trick off, it's because the other people let you do it. And they get exactly what they deserve.
Well, there's just a few basics, like for example,
Okay.
if
Choose your first.
if your land is too excessive, like it's half your stuff, you die mid-game from drawing land. It's it's gotta be like 23 out of 69 or something.
Do you have any questions about the characters, by the way,
I
Ben?
don't think so. I think I'd like to dive in, and I'm gonna be trying a couple new ones.
All of the
Okay,
stuff that you
so-
taught me still applies.
Did I use her last time?
Yeah,
I don't think so.
Okay, so I'm gonna start off with Gata.
Hers on
Okay.
straight through to
Gata does sound familiar. I'm gonna use the sword guy you had last time, because I thought he was really
23
nifty.
out of 60. It's like
Got
3.6.
him, let's see.
666? I don't know.
You usually get close to around that.
I'm going to
You
pick
don't
up
want the straight third. Unless you got a mean.
Padre, the honorary Menite.
Hexx3r, just because she's so damn cool.
So let's go with
Oh, I tried something.
Major Lunah.
Ah, I was considering grabbing Major Lunah. no, go for it, go for it. Please,
Actually, no,
please.
no, no.
Wasn't the most
The order should
flexible
be
for everybody, but
1,
it is
2,
a
1,
hand
2,
and
2,
half
1, 2,
thing.
1.
We're not doing it that way. Go for
Okay,
it, grab
fine.
Luna.
I'll insist you pick twice in a row.
Just got really lucky.
If that's the case,
Humble dudes after
I
getting.
don't remember his name, but I
Hannibal.
remember Hannibal.
You can't stop at 50.
He has some interesting tricks up his
Oh, he's got
sleeve.
some excellent.
That's why I want to try him out. And just because he's been comfortable all the times I've used him, I'm going to keep it a tanker.
Oh, he's fantastic.
That is my lineup of 4.
And I think whether I like it or not, I need a little more offense.
That was good.
These are my 4.
What I was trying to talk about was the,
For Aristeia, Hannibal,
last
Hexx3r,
tendency I had where I tried to
Miyamoto, and Mighty Max. I don't remember his name.
Oh,
Maximus.
Maximus.
He was within 3 inches. They have no way of doing what he does,
So,
right? How the hell is he gonna stop it from
All right.
3 inches away? Right?
Yeah.
How,
very close.
And then the
Obstacles?
assassination
How many
on-
obstacles?
pardon me?
How many obstacles?
was not.
It'll be on
But yeah, it
the.
wasn't the
Oh,
most
depends on
flexible
the-
because it was
Depends on
all
the scenario.
very quick and
Gotcha.
concise and on that.
It happens. That's how come it happens sometimes.
Padre Mendoza.
It's fine. You got some really cool creatures that we fought against. I saw the assassin was like a very mean, but on steroids. Nice.
Older Inferno, so that's the whole new section that Production Press is drawing.
They're not as hard to hit, but they hit.
Well, I had like the Assassins with Def 18,
Yeah, see, they're one off for me.
but you guys,
Then hop back on the train. Brutal.
I think it's a real dot. We can dive in and out of shadows, except you fall at 10 feet per second per second, and the round is
Okay.
X long. I would say at least 12 seconds, 10 to 12 seconds per round.
So we've got our action cards. Action cards. Plus action cards specific to the characters themselves. So we've got Maximus. Now with Maximus, I can choose 2 of his special ability cards to add to my deck. So I've got Maximus and 2 ability cards.
Which camera are you facing?
This camera is the main screen.
Okay.
It's easy to get into,
We have those 2 cards.
difficult.
So,
And you can make a character that seems useless until it's not.
Yeah, that's what I thought about my guy when I first started. Like, it's kind of useless because as soon as I get up to someone, I just die. Then I start getting low. Like now my defense is pretty useless.
Your defense is now like 19?
It's 20.
20? Holy God, no, that's really hard for people to hit. Even if they boost to hit you, they're still looking at a long shot.
Hannibal only has 2 ability cards.
he should have
Your
4.
assassins would have had a good
Up
chance
there.
if they got me from the back.
The one fighting Ben had an 11 map and missed him twice.
Oh yeah.
The guy defense of 15, so basically it had to roll a 4 or better hit. and-
Bifocals, such annoying things.
I think you rolled 3 twice.
hateful, spiteful, malicious.
Glorious, absolutely glorious. Look at that. Oh my God, you guys, that was the, what was it, infernal.
There should be
Warrior.
one more obstacle.
There were two assassins and one warrior. The warrior drains his strength. Suddenly, the player can no longer wield the huge weapon that they have in their hand.
Yeah, poison in this game can be brutal.
There's a bunch of different poisons, depending on what you want them to do.
Iron Kingdoms?
Okay, yeah.
Every time we got hit with something poison, that's pretty nasty.
It does bad things, yes. The cards I'm not using.
I think the
Use
first
the dice pool.
once, and he almost wasn't able to fight anymore because he couldn't carry his lance.
And that was a strength drain.
Here's my deck.
That was,
Okay.
you guys were running him as an extra character in, when I hit you with all the Beastmasters. And
Yeah. I think Ben was playing it. That was the game where Ben got down to 1 HP.
I almost got him with the anatomical precision.
Bypasses armor.
So the power of the blades, well, it may not seem that impressive. All ones are considered twos. When you roll the E3s for anatomical, you're never getting one.
Oh.
That's the key.
I need to write those down.
You know, that keen blade, keen, Alright.
I was gonna buy some beer, but I don't know what beer it is.
Anything in a bottle, generally something,
Anything that's not cheap American beer.
something with
Bud,
Hexx3r or something similar, like for example, Huron is usually cheap. Beck's is the glorious workhorse of cheap beer. Anything with it.
LD versus Rolling Rock.
Yeah.
I think the only person that really likes Rolling Rock is LD.
Well, the important thing is he likes it versus I bring it because I hate it, but everyone else likes it. Because then I'll just be, you've hated it this whole time? So have I.
Well, I was gonna buy Rolling, because that's the only thing I knew people like was Rolling Rock, or LD like. And I realized everyone else, I remember people saying, not very good, we just drink it because it's there. Pretty good.
Rolling Rock is pretty much the bottom level to which will descend your drinking. But hey, some Budweiser up here, we probably would drink it. Speak for yourself.
You're selling us to show up with Pruno, well, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very welcome. Yeah, thank you.
Food. Speak for yourselves. Tell you what, Budweiser, after you've worked really hard, like a long shift, you're sweating, some kind of physical job, the first Budweiser tastes better than almost any other beer when it first hits you.
But then so would water.
No, I'll say no. It has a really good thing for that particular thing. It's about
That's how I feel about Gatorade.
what?
That's how I feel about Gatorade.
Yeah.
I don't like Gatorade if I'm not, like, if I'm thirsty and I need something.
Okay, so what's your initiative total?
Really good. Really
Grand
good.
total initiatives
But if I'm not, that's
is 20.
I'm at 21. You will get underdog,
I am underdog to begin with.
which makes me nervous.
spread these out.
You got some tricksy characters. My characters are pretty much all straightforward.
There we go. That is the order I wish to play.
Chris Assassin's Blade.
Because it's way. Team Chris Assassin Blade. So the abilities on those are.
Okay, so we're going to draw, I believe it's 4 to start off with.
Now, are you aware that the Assassin's Blade gives you
And you'll want to put your characters into your,
Appropriate box.
right, remember it's on the inside or adjacent to.
is there an ability that you have called backstab or not? That's an ability off the what is it? Cut list.
So Maximus,
However,
Hannibal,
the weapon itself.
Hexx3r, Musashi.
Okay,
That's what we were talking
Lunah,
about last time.
Padre Mendoza,
Remember we were talking about
Gata, and Valkyrie.
So did you get that E6 or not?
Okay, as underdog, I will go first.
That's an ability you could get.
From
Okay,
his
so
5
no,
point.
we flip over.
Okay. That's right.
I got a 5, you've
I
got
got a 4, so
4.
you will be going first.
So I'm gonna, no, it's, I decide.
This is true.
So you're gonna go first.
Ah, he actually wants me to go first. So, Maximus is going to spend his 2 so that he can move 3.
There's no bonuses. It has keen, which means all ones rolled for damage become 2s. And that's regardless of what type side of die.
And he'll spend his other 2 to do his other move.
And then it's got
And that'll finish him off, so he gets another 3.
unction,
And he's going to stand there and take it. That's it for Maximus.
Okay, so Valkyrie is gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2.
They dissolve or they crumble. It means that they cannot be brought back by recursion type effects.
Okay, so that's her movement. That's all she can do. Flip.
Next up, Hexx3r at 5.
Major Lunah at 5 as underdog. You decide.
I will take it.
Soul color. C-U-L-L.
I'm actually going to.
Put yourself directly into my line of fire. You're so gracious.
I'm considering.
Soul
Now she ignores cover, doesn't she? 'Cause she's the sniper.
She can ignore cover, but she cannot fire through something blocked, obviously.
All right.
So that's one thing.
from
2, when I declare an attack
this weapon
on one of your characters, Maximus's ability to move forward 1
If
activates.
it creates a soul token, they can't pick
Or rather, to be displaced. So don't forget about that.
So I'm actually going to spend 2 for him to do his scurrying.
Uh,
Just he moves 5.
I thought,
Oh,
no,
Hexx3r.
Hex, right.
Her move is 4, so she's actually going to duck around. 2, 3, 4. And then she's going to use her ability to get some people moving around. So we need to do our displaced target. I do 3 yellow. I need to get a success. I got a success.
Okay.
He teleports 1. She does it again. Success. He teleports again. She has 1 point left. Guess what she does with it?
And try and move Valkyrie.
Okay. And that is it for Hexx3r.
Okay.
Getting Musashi in a nice charge lane. Let's see if he can survive the shots from Lunah. I'm hoping that he's going to have to go left or right.
Stop the infernals from them. They're going to call you souls.
4.
I know it has an effect like that. I haven't read it. I know from process of production. That's what the whole
4, 2, 3.
Zavana Aga Baba Yaga do the infernal harvest was 4.
So we go here.
But
I think that's going to be his best shot. What's the range on our shot?
not gonna
The range of our shots
when the frickin'
See, I'm not actually gonna try and kill you.
Their soul currency.
Because I'm not sure I can necessarily do it in one hit.
Souls from coming down through the pipes.
Certainly tricky.
Yes,
Soul
yes it
thing.
is.
They're like, you know,
So I'm going to use, spend 2, I'm going to do Suppressive Fire, which is not an attack.
Okay.
It's going to be an orange, it's going to be a yellow,
And what does it do?
and basically it imposes a -2 movement on it.
Ah.
And
Since
what do you
it's not an
say?
attack, I believe I don't get the defense roll.
Correct, nor does Maximus move.
Gotcha. Well, I'm not close enough for that anyway.
So, no you are. It's if I declare an attack on you.
Ah, just an attack. I thought that was the one that had to be next to him, but that's the other thing.
Right. So, and would it be fair to say I'd have cover in this situation?
to deal with a massive civil war. This was like,
Actually, do I have line of sight on you?
That's the big question.
Okay.
yeah, which makes everybody
So,
free and like
from
free people
here,
start shooting out.
maybe. Ooh, that's tough.
That makes sense.
In
Nikan, we could use an expert opinion here.
I'm willing to give it to you. It's really close, but I'm willing to give it to you.
Would I have line
Between
of
this
sight?
model and this model, you cannot see through those types of squares.
How about that one?
Yes, you can.
You see through that one, but not
Yes.
this one?
Correct.
Okay.
It's you
Because
need
of
two.
that-
You're supposed to have two vertices.
Because of that, but it can be any edge of the model, correct?
two vertices, you need to have 2 corner points
That can
to see 2 corner points.
Okay, so it's mathematically very simple. The only one that can see this far and clip that is by process of, it's not gonna be this one because you would have to draw a ray.
A ruler, a kingdom for my ruler.
You'd have to draw a ray from, here we're looking at this one and this one,
Mm-hmm.
here. Yes, because this one and this one can clip it.
As I was saying, for ease of access,
This one and this one can see that one.
bogging things down. Go for
I
it.
do apologize.
It's
So,
true though.
okay, so I'm going to take that and convert it into an orange.
Success.
I had success, not, now the question is, so I get shield? I
No
have no
shields.
shield. Okay, so you have a -2 movement
There we go.
on Musashi. And with that, end my turn.
Alrighty then.
So next flip over. Padre Mendoza, 4
Hannibal.
versus Hannibal.
5.
Would you like to go first?
Yes, indeed. So, first, for 2 points, he's going to move.
I will need you to read that if you don't mind. Just to, I've not used this character before, so I've not dealt with that state.
Burning?
Yes.
Can we read it out loud? Or just read it and process it?
Process it, please.
Okay, then he's going to use his program strategy
Excellent thing to do.
to allow her to do her thing, which is use a 1-point move. It failed. No successes.
No successes, you did get your switch. Is she moving herself
No,
or someone else?
she did not even get her switch.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh, dear.
That was a bummer. That would have brought you right within attack range. Oh well.
That
Unfortunately, that's it for Hannibal.
that is unfortunate.
Okay, I understand.
Okay.
The blue side of this state token, yeah, whenever it is revealed, that's when it does the damage. And you can have multiple ones of it.
this is being a little bold. I'm
Yes,
moving
it
over
is.
there. And that is it for him.
Moving on to the next.
And finally,
Musashi at 6.
Gata at 7.
What would Gata like to do?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
No, the AC's too loud.
Yes, please. Thank you.
Okay, so I'm going to spend 4 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I'm going to bring her right next to Hannibal.
Alrighty then.
I have 1 energy left, which lets me have enough to try doing misdirection.
Okay.
Which, if I do that, you'll be dazzled.
Alrighty then.
I
One
have
success.
1 success, and yeah, that's it. So you are my friend. He is dazzled,
Alrighty then.
which reduces his range.
Which is fine.
Yes. But the reason I'm doing that is because of your buffs.
And he's got some fun ones.
Yes. So that's it for me. Musashi, please.
Musashi is at -2 on his movement, so he spends 2 and only moves 3 to get in the circle. And proceeds to slice and dice on that guy. So his slice and dice is a red, a blue, and an orange.
So I'm going to play.
And I'm going to add 3 black to it as well.
I'm going to play dodge, which lets me add a blue.
Okay.
Which those 3 blacks are more dangerous.
Only
Ooh.
2 success. You stopped all the
4
damage.
4 successes.
Is that a...
What is it?
Yeah.
Where?
What a terrible roll.
Okay, now Musashi, if you look at his switch,
Ah.
so
But, so...
you can 1, 2, 3,
4.
4. So you can actually convert those 4 defenses into
4 attacks.
correct, which would bring it up to 6 versus
Which
my
beats
4.
your 4 by
I'll
2.
take
2 points of damage. I'm going to do that.
So, now the trick is you do that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's in the stack. My switch, because of the timing, it's the switches,
Okay.
and that affects the resolution.
Okay.
So I cannot use his switch right now, even though it would benefit me, because at the time it wouldn't matter.
There you go.
So I'm going to take 2 damage,
Yes.
which is bad for someone with an HP of 3.
I'm going to displace because of his extra thing.
Oh, you can.
Immediately after inflicting X damage, I can displace myself X spaces.
Yes, you
I've
can.
inflicted 2, but I only want to move 1.
Right next to Valkyrie.
Right next to Valkyrie.
Excellent. Very good move.
Multiple slicing and dicing.
Okay, so where we
I
are.
believe
Anything
that
else?
is it.
Okay, so we are equal footing.
End of the go.
So
Everybody
point
gets
for you,
one each because we
for
both
me.
have 2 guys disputing the center point.
Correct. So first off, you're going to draw 1 card, and because you scored, as did I, you draw
Wait,
another.
second card.
Correct.
All right.
Now we are tied. Because of that, the underdog status switches over to me.
Okay.
Now, had one of us scored, then it would have depended. So,
Okay, so let's do these in this order.
actually, here's a question: if there's a tie, Okay, so as the underdog,
Yeah.
I'm going to determine the new scoring zone. It's going to be 1.
All right then.
Because quite frankly, that's a pain for both of us, but I don't want it to be anywhere else.
Such choices.
I know, right? But that is the fun of the game.
We're gonna do it like that.
Okay, so this is going to be either really good or really bad for me. Actually, no, it's going to be either really squeaky get by or really bad for me. So when you're ready, let's flip over the first one.
Musashi.
Senor Mendoza. I have a feeling that something bad's going to happen.
Musashi's gonna go first.
Yes, that's terrible.
Now this flips over, so he's only at -1 this go.
Right.
This remains.
That's.
Did that flip over as well?
This flips over at the end of that character's turn.
Okay.
So at the end of his turn, it would have gone to -1,
Right.
-1. At the end of his turn, it'll flip over because
Okay.
he got that after he moved.
Gotcha. So, starting with Musashi. Slice and dice, I think, is the order of the day. So we're going to just start with a slice and dice. Spending 3 points to slice and dice the guy who's already injured.
That's a very sensible move. It's so sensible, I don't think I'm actually going to try boosting that roll.
I only need to get 1 point in there, so I'm not going to use any of my cool cards just yet. I got 4 hits.
So I got 3 defense. I also got 2 switches, and I got 1 right there. Now,
So
1
1
success.
point in on me, but 1 point in on you as well.
So now, with my switch, exclamation point, heal an ally within 0 to 5 of 1 damage.
Ah.
I got 2 of them. I'm going to take that off. So those are considered used. So you got how much damage in on me?
So I did a total of 4 points in on you.
4. I've got
3 shields.
3 shields, so 1 on the stand.
Alrighty then.
Padre Mendoza is the best healer in the game. Best
Now,
things?
I don't really want to move because you can't leave his reach without getting snacked.
Correct.
So I don't really need to displace myself. I less or like tying you up.
No, that is an excellent choice. And what that does is it allows you to say,
Unfortunately, there's nothing else I can do though.
yeah. Do you have enough energy for a second attack?
Yeah, because it costs 3 to swing,
Ah,
and I didn't get the switch.
shucks. Okay,
I guess that's it.
that's it. So Padre Mendoza. So he is actually going to use Deus Vult. Costs 2 points. If I succeed, impose the burning state to all enemies within range, which is 1/1. This
Alrighty
is
then.
not an attack.
For a burning state, basically, you have to roll the guy with the blue thing aspect.
So what it is I'm going to roll these. If I successfully do it, then everyone's going to take 1. I get a success. More than that, I also get, do I get a switch? I do get a switch. In fact, I get 1, 2, 3 times. So this is going to be the fun part, and this is why I asked Nakan to read that section. Where are the burning tokens? There we go. Okay.
Okay, once they do their damage, they go away. For each, the character suffers 1 fire. For each exclamation point, put a new burning state token. Okay?
So Maximus and Musashi are both going to get 1 from that initial,
It's a random about when it's revealed.
and then when here, because of the switch, I'm giving them 1 each.
Alrighty
As
then.
soon as it shows its blue side, it goes away.
And put one,
Alrighty then.
actually, 1 extra for Musashi. If I was being really thinking about it, I probably should have put it all on Musashi.
Do it then.
So that was 2. Now, shoot, that's the only thing I don't remember is in my actions. Actual cost. As long as the character pays a cost, it may repeat the same action as many times as they want. At the beginning of your activation, you may heal all your allies within range 0 to 5 of 1 hit. I'm going to take that off. I forgot to do that earlier, sorry. And Musashi right here, I'm going to do Flamma Veritas, which will consume the rest of my action points. And that is a red, that is a blue, and that is a yellow.
Is this an attack?
This is an attack.
Okay.
So you do get to defend against this, and I can also, its switch is using the successes, I can inflict burning on you. Now that's important because until we get to the results, nothing actually happens.
Targeting Musashi.
Yes, targeting Musashi.
His defense would be a green and a blue
Correct.
and an orange.
Excellent move. Oh, that's terrible.
That's okay. Mine was equally terrible. I did some damage back to you though.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to take these 2. I'm going to use that to impose 2 more burning. Burning and poison are both interesting states because they're the only 2 that stack.
Sure. So regardless, I'm going to do 3 points of damage to you.
Yep. So which means get there, and 3 points is enough to take Padre Mendoza out.
Fortunately, Musashi is going to be burning to death this round.
Yes.
Okay. But I do get a kill count.
You get you get 1 frag and draw a card
Immediately?
immediately.
Alrighty then.
Okay. Okay, hold on a second here. Targets affected by the same burn on the blue side. Okay. So what's going to happen is when it is Musashi's turn next, or the end of his turn rather, those will flip over.
And he takes that much damage.
It's a little more variable than that. When 1 or more burning tokens are flipped, blue side up, roll an orange for each flip token.
Gotcha.
For each success, you take a damage. For each exclamation point, you get another burning token.
Richard continues burning.
Yes, it is.
Sounds good.
It is horrendous, is what it is.
Next.
So next up, we're going to go flip and
Hexx3r.
Okay, and we're going to Valkyrie. So I believe
You've got the underdog, so you get to choose.
right. So I am going to go forward 1. So I'm still, I haven't left anyone, I don't have to disengage. And I'm going to hit Maximus.
Sounds good.
Actually,
Blue cheese.
no, I take that back.
Okay.
I'm going to use Frostbite.
Alrighty then.
So Frostbite will, amusingly enough, it will not negate your fire. I'm also going to add a yellow to that because it's just not that
So what is
great
Frostbite?
dice-wise. Frostbite imposes the immobilized state to every enemy within range. It's a 1/1.
Alrighty then.
So I definitely want to succeed with that. I got
success.
2 successes, so they're immobilized. Her switch isn't really relevant in this case. Because it's adding more successes, but it's not adding damage. So that's going to keep both of them relatively put. So that was 2. And top of the, I had to move 1, so that's so 1. Now this will be the fun part. If I try moving here or here, I gotta disengage from
Somebody.
one of them. So the rules generally state that, if I understand the rules correctly, you can decide who is making the disengage roll, and
Well,
then you
depending on where you go, it would determine who you're disengaging from. So there's no
well,
need to
no, it's
decide.
because there's 2 of them.
Yes, but if you
Right.
move here, you're not disengaging with him. So he doesn't get to disengage. It must
Right,
be
no,
mixed.
because it's both of them, so I'm trying to disengage from 2.
If you move here, you're not disengaging from Maximus. If you move here, you're not disengaging from Miyamoto.
So I'm gonna try moving here, which means I gotta try and disengage from
Maximus.
Maximus.
Maximus is willing to smack you
Right.
using his shield.
But if there are several enemies adjacent to the active character, you choose one of them to make the roll, then you add a black.
Oh, so I could use Musashi's attack and add a black
or
for him.
his brawl, correct. So you'll choose the better of the 2 for defense, for the brawl. She's gonna roll an orange and a blue.
So I'm using the fist roll, correct?
Correct.
So I'm
So-
going to use Musashi because he's got a better fist roll, and then add 1 black for Maximus.
So, well, you are trying to, let's see, I need to roll successes, so you need to roll blocks. I would actually say that
Oh, you're using
Maximus
greens
is
then.
better in that case.
And you've stolen my green dice.
That's blue.
No, you got. Where's my other green die? Oh, here it is. Face down. So blue, a green, a black, and he also gets. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, well, I say put.
Alrighty then.
Okay, so with that, all my movement points are now gone, so I failed to disengage, and your turn.
Hexen.
That was a fun little game, wasn't it?
What?
Okay, Hexen is first. We're just in the middle of it still. Hexen spends 2 to move. Hexen spends 1 to teleport. Success.
Excellent.
Teleport.
Very nice.
Oh no, not what I meant.
What did you mean?
Shoot, I can't do it that way. That's not gonna work.
What are you trying to do? So if you move Maximus to the side, that frees him up to try and go to the scoring zone.
Except he's immobilized.
True.
Here's what we're gonna do instead. Instead, we're going to that'll be really annoying. It's not gonna do very much though. So let's do it like this. Okay. She's actually gonna teleport Gato. Unless of course I get no successes.
It happens.
So that's 1 point down. Let's use the second point to try to teleport Gata. Still no successes. I did get her switch.
Do you want to move? Let me see Hannibal real quick.
Yeah.
Okay. So, if I may,
Yeah?
go back to where you were. Then, actually no, that's for attack roll. Never mind.
You're right. I wasn't doing an attack.
No, what I was thinking.
Oh, he can't.
is-
Yeah, he can't make somebody
No,
do an attack because most of the attacks are 3 points.
it's not that. It is. See, skills. For the actions, if the green bar.
Ah, okay. Here's what I'm gonna
Yeah,
do.
but see, what I was going to suggest, but it won't actually work. Is I don't think. Let me check. Yeah. So actions are printed on character cards. Attacks are red. So if it was an attack, you could actually displace her here, and get the boost because of point man. But because
This
it's
isn't an
not
attack.
an attack.
Right.
Yeah.
So I will continue as I'm going. That one we got a
Hey!
success.
Awesome.
Which pushed her here.
Excellent move.
I've got 2 points left, so I'm actually going to try. Oh, I'm going to use my switch to teleport one forward.
Excellent.
I'm going to try to do a gotcha on you.
Slow her down.
Exactly.
And that one, I believe, has actually got a.
2. And I'm going to make it 3.
And that is a very good one to get the switch on, too.
Yes, it is.
Excellent.
Yes.
You should definitely get the switch.
So she's immobilized, and those 2 mean she's also at -2 movement token as well.
Excellent.
Alrighty then.
Very nice.
I think that's it for Hexen. Hexen's done.
Okay, so flip over the next one.
Hannibal.
Gata. So 7 versus 5. Yeah, we.
Gata gets to go.
So first off, I'm going to play Catch Your Breath, draw 2 tactics. Do you have a response?
I do not.
Okay. So I wanted to check. You might have a no.
They do exist.
They do exist. And that's. It is slightly spiteful, but that is an awesome thing to know. Okay, well, since so Gata is darn stuck, ain't she? Poor girl.
She could try to break away.
No, she's immobilized.
Oh, that's right. She's not going anywhere.
Yep. So, but what I can do, however, is I'm going to try and use misdirection on Max.
That works.
So it's a yellow, it's an orange. If I'm really, really lucky, what I'll also get is my switch.
Dun dun.
So I do not get my switch. However, he is dazzled,
He is also dazzled.
which admittedly isn't as meaningful on him. And well, crap, that's about all I can do. Your turn.
So Hannibal.
Very
First
good.
thing Hannibal's going to do is give somebody else a free go.
Excellent.
And he's going to have, I think, Musashi. He's going to see if he can choppity chop Valkyrie. Make one attack.
Action.
That's not a move. One action, so he's going to do his Ken-no-sen. Attacking Valkyrie.
So Valkyrie is a green, a blue, and because Benediction of Freya, she gets to add another blue, actually 2 blues.
Oh, what's this?
Benediction of Freya, add a blue to your rolls for each adjacent immobilized enemy.
There you go. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. That's unblockable.
Oh, that's nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
2 points in.
How much defense do you have here? 1, 2,
0.
3, 4. No, you got 1, 2.
But I'm converting them all into stars.
Oh, you are?
Yes.
Ooh, that's tempting. Nope. I will, so how much point damage there?
2.
2. So I will take that, even though I can convert it into beautiful damage and possibly take you out.
Now, the switch triggers, so I can hit you again, yes?
Oh, very nice.
This time I got 4 hits. But you got 4 defenses.
So we're going to,
So we'll leave it as 3 hits and a shield.
So does he,
no
start off,
damage.
does he start off with one?
No.
See, I actually want to take out this one. So it's 2 damage.
Okie doke.
For that. That negates the damage, but with her, that's 2 points of damage to Musashi.
Sounds good. Now, that shield got eliminated?
Yes, because of this die.
It eliminates the whole die, not just the
The
star.
whole die.
Interesting.
It is the only counter for a critical success.
Okay.
As a result, though, the defense die has less opportunity for it to do its thing than the red.
Gotcha. Okay.
Nice little slugfest.
Choppity chop.
Yeah. Okay, are you done?
No, that was just the beginning of Hannibal's
That
story.
was
He
just
hasn't
your
actually
card.
done anything
Excellent.
yet.
Okay.
Now, do models block line of sight?
Yes.
Yes, they do. Okay.
So there are ways around that, but they do.
So if he has a coordinated attack on her, all these guys have line of sight on her.
The trick being is he's dazzled.
But his range is a total of 4. You're much less than 4.
He's the dazzling
Does that
takes your
eliminate
rates to 0 to 1.
to 0. Okay.
There is a reason I use that one so much.
And if I go here, 2 of the people can see her.
If you go where?
If I step here, then I can shoot you with 2 other people who has line of sight on.
Correct.
That'd be a red and 2 orange.
Yeah, so dazzle. Targets affected by the sight cannot draw a line of sight beyond the 0-1 range.
Around 0-1 range. Got it.
It is one of the best things I find against Wild Bill and Major Lunah. So, for instance, when I've played other games with my friend Kenny, Instead of
Forgetting
you-
to use point man.
yes. So,
I think I'm going to do that. How much damage does Valkyrie have?
Valkyrie has she's got 2, so remaining 2 left. So if you can get to the 1, 2, 3,
He's got a 4 movement.
that would be a very good, I think, investment. Now, keeping in mind that you'll want that since Maximus does not do a lot of damage off the bat.
Here's what we're going to do. He's going to spend 2 to move his 4.
Mm-hmm. Excellent.
Actually, if he's here, then all 3 of them have line of sight. Yes?
Yes, better move.
But he's not as defendable. But we have a better chance of finishing you off. So I'm going to try to shoot you with a coordinated attack now.
Okay. So, right in.
So Valkyrie. Wow.
Sorry, I'm not paying attention here.
It's okay.
I've got down the 2 of them. Oh, very nice. This is going to be rough. Oh, 2. Yep, that's going to do it.
2 more points in.
And Valkyrie is taken down. Excellent.
That was kind of lucky. I'm going to go with it.
That is part of the game after all.
Yeah. Okay, I think that's it for Hannibal. That's it for Hannibal. Ready to flip.
Yep, last one. Who could it be? Maximus.
But
5 versus
Sniper
4.
goes first.
Sniper goes first. I believe you. Now this is a tough decision
yes, it is.
because
Which way do you want to go with it?
Well, if I go here,
You ain't
I'm,
shooting anyone.
I ain't shooting anyone. But more than that, I'm in terrible position for next round.
All right.
It's.
But at the same time, you would have an uncontested point.
I'd have an uncontested points, but in all honesty, what I'll probably end up doing is I'll probably lose Gata next round. That's a given, I'd say. It's
It all depends on the dice at this point. I still got to hit Gata. Gata's got a huge defense.
yeah.
Just play it out.
Yeah,
I'm
it's-
waiting
well,
for the
I'm-
sniper.
I'm explaining my reasoning here, but more than that is you're almost certain to get your choice of location, and all my guys will be coming in very much weakened.
Yes.
So,
So it still doesn't decide what you're going to do.
yeah, that's not really help. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You are in range. Okay, so Maximus is already hurt. This is.
Maximus is taking 0 damage.
But
he is
let
on
me
fire.
rephrase that. He is potentially hurt.
Yes.
But you know who is really going to be good for me to get rid of? Is going to be Hannibal.
He's been lovely.
He's fantastic, isn't he? So I'm going to attack Hannibal, which
Okay.
first off you may displace yourself, displace Maximus, since I made that declaration.
Yes.
You don't have to.
That way I can stick around and smack Gata.
Right. So, for instance, you could move here, which will keep you engaged with her, and also blocks. Actually,
Or
that's not
I could go
that's not a concern with her.
here,
Right.
and I can eat the damage for Hannibal when you shoot him.
That too, actually. So, actually, that's probably definitely the better move, I'd say.
Yeah.
So, would you like to do that? Excellent. This is probably the only way I can actually hurt Maximus.
Load up the dice.
So I'm adding focus to the yellow. I'm also adding an orange and a success because I'm using snake bites. And I'm adding an additional success because Hannibal's dazzled.
I should have drawn a card when I killed Valkyrie, correct?
You should have. Did you get a kill marker?
I did not get a kill mark.
Let's get you a kill marker. Okay. First off, I need to hear, do you have a no? Do you want to know something?
I do not.
Okay. Got a red, I got an orange, and I've got one. So I'm going to start off with 2 successes right off the bat. Snakebite gives me another orange, Focus gives me a yellow, and Major Lunah's going to start off with a red and an orange.
Do I get a defense roll?
You do indeed get a defense roll.
And you are firing at Hannibal?
I am.
Green and a blue.
And you do not have the benefit of cover,
Nope.
because she's awesome. But I'm also going to say, too, she doesn't have cover either.
Okay.
Maybe technically she does, but it doesn't seem right.
Yeah, I got him. 2 points. 4 points, right?
Points and her switch does not really come into play here. So,
4
and
points.
you can split that damage up between Maximus
believe me,
and
I am.
Hannibal, however you like.
1, 2, 3, 4 points.
So now, because of that glorious thing, I'm also going to hit suppressive fire on Hannibal, which you will not be able to defend against.
But if it does damage, I can still suck the damage for him.
That you can do.
Alrighty then. No success.
Nope. Okay, and that is the end of the turn for Major
End of the
Lunah.
round. So nobody's contesting a point.
Correct.
So nobody gets any gold bricks.
Nope.
I got a couple of frag markers. Does the fire go off now?
It goes off when you flip them over. They don't flip over till the end of that character's next turn.
Next turn.
Right.
Okay.
So, for instance, if you had Pavarti, that gives you, like, say,
A chance to clear them off before they burn.
Right.
Gotcha.
So,
It happens at the beginning or the end of the turn?
the end of their turn.
Gotcha.
Quick question.
Yes.
Gata, she was immobilized after her turn.
Correct. Whereas
and
these guys,
Right. Okay.
these flip over for these guys now.
Oh,
Then that one goes away completely.
so
And then that one flips over.
yeah, that's right. Because Musashi actually. Oh, you know that would have changed things. Wouldn't it? If he.
Oh no, it's still at the -1. This guy, it got flipped to -1 at the end of his last turn.
It's the immobilize.
He wasn't mobilized until after, so that one should still be up.
Right.
Okay.
And same with Maximus.
I thought that happened before he went.
Max.
It did go before. That did trigger on him before he activated.
The. Okay, so then that should flip over.
There we go.
Okay. And he was dazzled before or after his
He was
turn?
dazzled after.
Okay. Accounting, it's fun.
Yeah. Who wants to go when? Now, which is the target marker? You're still underdog, I believe.
So we're still nothing's caused it to change, so it's still
Still number one.
still number one. Yeah, my life really sucks right now. Okay, also, draw a card. It's the end of the round. That's not what I wanted. That's okay. Okay. Actually, that's not a bad card to have, though. Okay.
Okay.
Are you ready, sir?
I'm ready.
Okay, flip over the first.
Musashi.
Major Lunah, how did I know that was going to happen?
Since he's gonna burn this go, you may as well go before you burn.
You are still immobilized.
Oh, that's right. I totally forgot that. Well, then he does nothing. And he dies. Waste of return. He burns.
Now, do we want to do a quick do-over
It
of the
won't
order
kill him.
part?
So
I know. Do you want to do a do-over for the order?
don't worry about it.
Okay. Nope, it's not a guaranteed death. Okay, so,
Give me 2 orange dice, please.
okay. He's got how many? Yeah.
He has 2 hit points left. He roasts.
Okay.
Fortunately, all the statuses go away.
That is a benefit. So, actually, I need to move all these guys to the bench where they acquire a -2 energy because that's just what happens when you die. Damage should go away too. Okay. Okay, so at the beginning of my turn, I'm going to play Stick to the Plan. Search your deck for a tactic, put it in your hand, shuffle your deck. Each player draws 1 tactic.
Alrighty then, I will draw 1 deck.
Okay.
Oh there.
Hello, whoever you are. So this is actually a little nerve-wracking because I don't have much left in my...
Hello. Hello. Ben and
Yeah.
Nikon, since I have you both here, I need to make a request. A very good friend of mine who I work with at work, named Jason Takayama, is very interested in RGP. And he would like to observe
What's an RGP?
A
RPG.
role-playing game.
Okay, so the first thing, 1, 2, 3, 4.
So, I figured
So
I'd
one
ask.
Saturday.
Yeah.
So,
If he just kind of sits around and asks questions maybe.
so Major Lunah is going to once again
Three. Yeah.
attempt to,
Who's she sniping?
she's actually going to go for suppressive fire on Hannibal.
Gotcha. Try to lock him down again.
This is one success, I get it.
That's more of a John.
I do not get her switch, which is a pity.
He's immobilized?
No, it's -2 movement.
Oh, -2. Okay.
I don't say no to people.
And now, 1, 2, 3, 4.
And she falls back.
She falls back.
And that's it for that
At one point I
go.
was running 14
Okay,
people.
so
and one after
that's it. Next character,
Hexx3r.
Gata. Gata is going to be fair. She can't actually move. Aren't you happy? Can't do anything else. So we're just going to flip these over and end of her turn. Very exciting. I would say
Okay,
it possibly
Hexx3r.
behooves you to put her back in that state.
I'm considering it. But right now I got other plans. So Hexx3r number 1. One success, thank you.
That's all you need.
Point. And I believe it triggers her switch. Yes, it does. Point. Point number 2. No successes, but it does trigger her switch.
Right.
Keeping away from Gata.
What is a switch? They get to move?
If you certain combination of dice appear, they get a free extra thing, depending on what their ability is.
It's a
One last
rock.
attempt. Thank
Good.
goodness.
And her switch goes again. Excellent.
Okay, she has 2 points left. Except I've moved myself to the point where I don't see Gata anymore, didn't
That's
I? In which case, we will continue Volte Retro.
No, I think-
Volte Retro.
I would say you could see those two vertices from there to these two.
Point. Now she can see you, but she only has 1 point left. Good point. But no twitch, no switch. That's it for Hexx3r.
Okay, next turn.
Hannibal.
Padre Mendoza.
Hannibal.
Okay, so Padre Mendoza is what, 4? Hannibal's 5?
Hannibal's 5.
Okay.
So Hannibal is going to do his program strategy to let her do her thing to Gata.
Excellent.
2 dice. Do you want to add any extras to this?
Not a bad idea.
Should have done that before I did all those declarations. Too late. Let's see if I can get you. Yes, she's immobilized.
Excellent. Darn it. Now am I,
And
do I
I
have
did not trigger the switch.
Okay.
I don't think that the switch triggered.
No.
Okay. But that's okay. She's mobilized. That's the important thing.
Correct.
Hannibal, that was 3 points. For his remaining 2 points. Well, he's not dazzled, so I can just haul off and shoot her, can't I?
Correct.
I'm just going to haul off and shoot her. And I've actually got 2 other guys who have line of sight on her.
Correct. Shooting her defense dice is actually fairly terrible. Blue and the black, and I kind of want to keep her alive. So I'm going to add a dodge.
All right. Ooh.
Still terrible.
2 hits. 3 shields.
Oh, thank goodness. Unfortunately, her switch does not go off.
And he doesn't actually have any switches.
He makes everyone more awesome. I don't think he
Believe
needs.
that's it for him.
Okay, so Padre Mendoza is going to come back.
That's how that works.
Welcome back, Padre Mendoza. How are you feeling? Pretty
Hi
good.
there.
Is that good? Is that awesome? So, So, I'm gonna play, I can't even pronounce that. Hexx3r. Remove all state tokens from a character in the bench, then place that character in any free space adjacent to you and outside the scoring zone.
Well, there you go.
Hi! And she doesn't have the -2 energy.
Nice.
So, and that's the one I went fishing for, obviously.
Sure, sure.
So we got that. He's at -2, so he's only got 3 to play with. I'm going to do Deus Volt. 1, 2, 3 yellows. This is the one that gives burning to people.
Gotcha. Can we see the card?
Please.
Right on. Go for it. 1 success.
That's all I needed. Now,
There you go.
his switch,
Does trigger.
how many times?
Just 1 shield. You only have 1 shield. And shield is what triggers it.
Okay, so we are going to put that on. So it's going to be, where would it go? 2 on Hexx3r, please.
We've played
I've
it a couple
actually-
of times.
Yeah,
Anything else?
I've had this for a year or 2 years. That's all he can do. So end of his turn. Let's discard that. Oh,
Flippy.
I didn't get to take a frag token from when. No, I didn't actually.
He burned. Do you still get the frag token for
Yeah, I
it?
don't know.
Fair enough.
I'm not going to worry about that. That's go look for rules clarifications later. Okay, so obviously I'm going to want to go first.
Kind of figure.
So Hexx3r will not die from that,
Hopefully.
hopefully, you say. Now that is a problem for me, of course. So, of course, trick is I don't have line of sight on her either.
Not at the moment.
Nope. So Valkyrie
It's
is
going
going
to try
to
to kill Hannibal. I would assume.
actually.
She wants to try to disengage.
Hannibal's Brawl is a blue.
A single move.
Valkyrie gets an orange and a blue. I'm going to try disengaging. Actually, let me to clarify that. I'm going to use Odin's Breath, which gives me 3 movement points to try and disengage.
Okay.
And the reason I'm doing that is I don't want to spend the energy yet. So I got 2 successes, so I get to disengage. 1, 2, 3. And now I'm going to attack Maximus. Is he still immobilized?
No.
No, shucks. So, it is
Oh. No, too late.
you sure?
Yep.
Okay, so it's a red. Oh yeah, actually Max,
He should have been able to do his displace when you attacked. Oh no, but it wasn't an attack. It was your fire thing. That's not an
Right.
attack.
right. So,
So move up and attack.
so it's 3. And the fun thing here is, before the switches phase, I nullify one of his shields.
Ah.
So he is not going to get his automatic block.
Gotcha.
Defense, please. Do you want to add anything to that?
Nope.
Okay. That's so very nice.
That is the time to use that.
After the switches. So
So,
that is
Do any damage? Are there any switches?
her switches would all be converting to damage anyway, so they would all be negated.
And then they would all get nullified.
Correct. And the last part is, after resolving this attack, you may displace yourself once to to a space adjacent to the target. And I, since you are slow as hell, am going to move right here. I still got 2 energy left, and I will hit you with Frostbite. Hopefully.
One
Frostbite.
success.
That's all I needed.
He is re-immobilized.
Your turn, sir.
He is going to smack you. I'm going to do the same thing you did and search for a card, and you can draw a card.
Excellent. I could certainly use that right now. This is certainly more of a nail biter than I was expecting it to be, which is good.
Shuffle it. I'll draw one card.
The last time I played Ben, he utterly murdered me. So I'm doing much better this go round than I
Okay.
expected.
So Maximus.
Maximus.
I'm going to draw 2 tactics.
Excellent.
And then I guess I'm just going to try to smash you.
Never a bad strategy.
Since there's really nothing else I can do here. Smashy, smashy.
Ooh, that's an expensive smash, isn't it? So it's blue, blue, and a green. Is it-
And a couple blues to it.
Oh, nice. Oh, this will be a very safe attack for you then.
I'm hoping.
So I got 2 shields, which counter your 2 successes. You've
Actually,
got
I'm going to re-roll some of those dice. I'm going to re-roll these 2.
nice.
Hey, we'll take it. 3 strikes.
Okay, so I'm going to take
1 in.
1 damage. Now you do have a switch.
I do indeed.
So
I
do
get
you
to
want-
displace you away.
And do you want to taunt me as well?
And you are taunted as well.
Excellent. Fantastic use of Maximus. I approve.
And then he gets 2 burnings.
Okay, so that's 2 inches.
1 orange and then 2 shields.
Shields don't do anything. It's
Okay.
the exclamation point that you have to worry
Ah,
about.
okay. So he takes 1 damage.
Yes, he does.
I'll take it. And the fires go out.
Yes. All things considered, that could have been a lot worse.
Yes.
Now the immobilize, flip that over.
And the dazzle flips over.
Correct.
And that's it for Maximus.
Maximus.
He still has 2 points of energy, but there's nothing he can do that costs 2 points.
Correct.
There was a
Since
guy
he's immobile.
with disabilities I used to work with at adult residential
Okay.
care home.
So you get the point uncontested.
I get
He was
3
like-
points.
He looked completely normal, like a Filipino gentleman with dark glasses. But
Each draw 1.
Mm-hmm. And I draw another
Draw an
4.
extra for getting the points.
So this is our 2nd round, I believe.
Yeah.
So we're starting the 3rd.
Yes.
I really need to keep track of that better. There we go. Okay, so underdog is going to go to you, since you have the lower point total. Where would you like the scoring zone to be?
We're going to put it on number 3.
Your
Excellent
glasses would
choice.
generally not survive or peace.
Let's do it like
Lord,
this.
that's exactly how they.
Well, then, if I ever meet him, I'll be sure to take my glasses off.
Oh, I'm sorry, no, his name is Maximus. Maximus. Got Maximus.
So was he just mute, or did he have?
He was severely,
Let's try it
he was
like
basically the child of people.
Not the
who
most
were
efficient or
being
effective, but it might work.
Hello.
Actually,
They got by one or the other. So he didn't exactly have the best DNA to
Welcome. Can I hear anything?
Yes, I'm just gonna.
Oh, and Padre Mendoza, that should have flipped over. That's okay. We're good. Okay, ready for the first flip.
There was some beer left there before. Yay, hello, hello.
Hey, how you doing, JD?
Oh,
Maximus.
good.
Padre
Hey, what's going
Mendoza.
Now, am I the underdog at the moment?
You are indeed the underdog now. So, do you want Maximus to go first or second?
I'm terrified of, because one of those decks is bad.
I'm gonna have Maximus go first.
Excellent choice.
And he's just gonna waltz over and start beating on Valkyrie, I think. I think that's what we're gonna do. Spin 2. 1, 2, 3. And begin the beatdown.
An excellent choice in positioning, I might add.
Red, black, and blue.
Red all over.
Blue.
Unfortunately, just a green and a...
And red all over, right?
Yeah.
3.
So I got...
Red.
You eliminate this one, I guess.
Yep.
And then so 2 still get in.
And do you have a shield? Yes,
I
you
do indeed.
Okay. That's 2 on Valkyrie.
And unfortunately, you got rid of that one, so I don't have a switch.
I weep for you.
I guess I can't follow up. Okay, over to you.
Okay, so we're going to start with Padre Mendoza, our cheerful, lovely Padre. We love him to bits.
Oh, wow, I gotta put some mothballs in my closet. So I got this bug, these little t-shirts. Suck.
So first off, 0 to 5, you're way out, she's way out of range, unfortunately. So we're going to do Deus Volts,
Here we go again.
and this is just going to hit those 2.
Yep. And you got 1 success.
Okay, with the switch here is a shield.
You do have a shield.
So we are going to put another one on Hexx3r.
No surprise there.
1, 2,
1 on him.
and 1 on Hannibal. And just because I don't necessarily know how things are going to go here. I don't actually want to directly attack you right now because all that's going to do is fuel Maximus to move and completely block me off.
That's part of the point.
Yes. So we're going to do Deuce Volt once more.
More fire. No fire.
Nothing. Now I do have 1 shield, which does trigger the switch, and that's going on Hannibal.
It's unsuccessful.
I believe so.
Okay.
Let me check. It's like for Hexx3r, if it's her thus Fade moves, she can still do the switch.
Okay. No worries. Keep moving.
Yes. Okay. We'll clarify that later. That's all he can do. So your turn, or actually we flip over next.
That was him. Okay. Hannibal.
Valkyrie, your
I will
underdog.
still keep going.
Okay.
How are we gonna do this? Let's do it like this. Now, does Maximus have line of sight on that guy? It looks like it.
I
Let's see.
would say. I would say.
Tough to say.
Yeah, that is tough.
Okay.
'Cause,
Then we'll
like
just
from
go for it.
here, it would need to hit those, but you got him in the way. Going straight across.
So it's all dependent on that.
I'm gonna
So we
say-
might as well open fire.
Yep.
What's his defensive value?
It's a green and a blue. So it's basically the best defense die and the good defense die.
Might as well. Kablam.
Use take aim before making my roll. Oh, nice. That's gonna suck.
Ah, but you've got a critical return.
Wow, that's a first. So, that'd be 2 damage. Padre Mendoza's got 3 health. I can't really risk that. So, we're gonna boink that.
And you kill Hannibal.
So, and how much damage should I take? 1?
2.
2.
Yeah, 2.
Okay. And his switch didn't go off yet. I really should just. I need to get a little label maker at some point. That would help.
-2 energy, but he's also coming out this way. Okay. And he dies horribly. Totally blowing his turn.
Now you see why I call him a Monterey Midnight.
Go for it.
So, okay, Valkyrie on the other hand, well, I don't actually get to do her charge of Valkyrie, which sucks, but that's life. So we are going to do Frostbites, which is blue, yellow, just need 1 success. I get the success. And I'm just going to hit you with charge of Valkyrie, which is not going to be terribly effective. But that is an attack, and you will get to block. And you get,
1 free shield.
and I negate that 1 free shield. Before the switch
You
is
take 1 and I take 1.
You know, I am okay with that. So, she's in sad shape.
Got him more than halfway down.
Yep, this is true. Okay, so that's that.
That was that.
Flip over.
Musashi.
We're gonna go with Major Lunah. I believe Musashi goes first.
And he's gonna port in over here.
Excellent.
And he's at -2,
Mm-hmm.
but he can still do his normal move, which is 5.
Excellent.
And that's it for Musashi.
Okay. Major Lunah. So from here, would I have line of sight on Hexx3r?
Might as well. I'll give it to you.
So, 1, 2, 3, 4, right here. Okay, so actually we're gonna, just because I'm not entirely sure, it only seems fair that I'm gonna use Ricochet.
No, you can't use any tactics. Sorry.
Very good move. So,
And her defense is bonkers.
oh, nice. What is it?
It is blue, green, yellow, +1 shield.
Can I see?
Only for Hexx3r, only when you attack her.
Nice. So we're gonna go ahead and we'll shoot. Called shot. You do not get cover. I don't have cover myself. So a red, an orange, and an automatic success.
This negates
2.
that.
Yep.
And I have an automatic shield.
And my switch does not go off. So
But mine does. I can actually displace myself.
strongly recommend you do that. Okay. And that will be it for Major Lunah. Last character. Lunah. 7. Gata goes first.
Yes, she does.
Okay, so this. She really can't do anything.
Oh, I forgot to use that. I will. Too late.
That's fine. Gata can't do jack, diddly, or squawk. She's still immobilized. And I don't actually want to use this one ability right now, so we're not going to use that ability right now. We're going to go to Hexx3r, which I predict will be a nudging
Push,
Musashi.
nudge Musashi. Fail.
The
Take
odds are with
2.
you.
Success.
Excellent.
Point. No switch though.
Right.
So that was 2 points. I got 3 points left. We're gonna try to immobilize your preacher here. There. Success.
Excellent.
He is immobile.
Does the switch?
It does not. I need a shield to trigger the switch. She's got 1 more point before she burns to death, so she might as well use it. And it's gonna punch him here, and she displaces back 1. And then she's gonna take 4 fire. Can I get a 4th orange, please? So it's exclamations and fire.
She can survive this. It's not impossible.
She did not. She burns horribly.
In true protective fashion.
All right. But it was worth it because it got Musashi
No, that
into the final
Excellent.
zone.
That was fantastic.
Okay.
Okay.
So at the end of the go, I get
3, and you also get to draw a card and another card for scoring.
3, draw a card, and another card for scoring. Did you get the card for killing? Oh, that's right. We didn't determine whether burning gets you a card or not.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I would think so, but at the same time,
Yeah, I
I'd
would
rather,
think so.
I'd
Okay.
rather check to be sure.
Tie game. Here we go.
Okay, so now we're in the
I'll
4th
maintain
round.
that.
So
Since we're
let's see,
tied,
if
how many was it
we're
last time?
tied. It would switch
Each of
over.
these would get negative 2s. Maximus is still immobilized. She gets a negative 2. He's at negative 1. He's at negative 2.
Okay. Okay.
And let's
So,
set up
at the end before the start of each subpoint before the playing phase, the underdog chooses. If neither player scored, and underdog switches on ties.
switches on ties. Didn't last time, but we will this time.
Okay, I just want to verify that. In the case of tie, the underdog token changes hands. Thank you. So,
There we go.
we are going to make number 1. Actually, we're going to make number 6
Sounds good.
the new scoring zone. I need to put all my folks in order, don't I? Okay, are you ready, sir?
Well, let's do this.
Okay, first up,
Mighty Mo.
it is going to be Padre Mendoza is going to go. So we're going to, let's see, 1 to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, how far does he move?
JD brought stickers.
Yeah. So he's going to go there. And
Isn't
he,
Mendoza immobilized?
oh, you are absolutely correct. 1, 2, 3. Was it here?
Yes.
Okay. Well, that bites. Well, first off, actually, he should be healing people. He can only heal himself at that range.
But it's a good thing to do.
It is, it is. I think he's just going to curse profusely that his player wasn't paying attention. And I forgot to take Gata,
Hers would go off at the end of her turn, correct?
which was last turn.
Right.
So I forgot to take that off. I apologize. Anything else? That would have gone off as well? Gone away? Would it? Yes, because she got
came out
the
the turn
immobilized.
What's
been up lately?
And, that and yeah.
That was the switch from
The entire.
her mobilized.
Okay, so Maximus,
Maximus is gonna put the beat down on Valkyrie.
which is very possible in this
I'm under the
situation.
impression that if she can't do something, I can do it. So even if it's an impossible task, she'll ask me to do it.
Okay.
She left this memory foam
Yeah.
dead top.
And do a
Even
red,
this little box.
a black.
I'm gonna play Take Aim
Like no one does it. So
and an
you
orange.
need to, so you have to put it back in the box. You understand
So,
that it's
They bounce. We bounce off of each other.
vacuum backers and
okay, and not using her switch. That would just be, that would be a bad idea.
3.
Cool. Anything vacuum packing equipment?
Yeah, there's nothing else he can do. He's done. That's it for Maximus. They'll just stand there and smack each other.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. Okay,
Next round.
this, the immobilized should flip over. Valkyrie! So, sheesh.
Well, you guys are still going.
Yep, we're still good. It's a relatively
Turn
fast
4
game.
of 5.
Yeah, so we're almost done.
I'm waiting on Valkyrie.
We're gonna do frostbites because
Might as well. Keep him immobilized.
Maximus immobilized is a good thing.
He is immobilized.
Excellent.
Couple days, I got a lot going to work, but I was there till
And now I'm gonna try and disengage.
But it was good.
So it's an
Okay.
orange
I've got
and a
brawl,
blue.
a green and a blue.
Yeah, this is gonna be a tough one.
This, of course.
I got 2 successes.
I'm gonna re-roll this one.
Good move.
No, you get away.
I did. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That you're gonna stay right.
Blocking my line of through.
Something like that. Okay, thank goodness. And the taunt slipping over. Okay.
Hexx3r.
Yes, so
Look
she gets to
here,
come back.
over here.
Great place for her to come back. Fantastic even.
And she's gonna start shuffling people around.
She can't.
That's why I'm saying she's not gonna show up there. She's gonna show up in a place where she can shuffle people around.
Yeah, because I don't build decks to win, I build decks to be fun.
Oh, I love that answer.
Thank you. Part of it is because when I tried to build decks to win, they didn't.
Well, in a multiplayer game, as long as your deck isn't just total crap, you have a reasonable chance of winning just because of
You,
the fundamentals.
One possibility.
Okay.
Yeah,
Here's what we're gonna do. She's gonna go right here.
right. That's what I was thinking. And
She's only got 3 points.
but she's
So-
gonna move the murder machine.
She's gonna move Murder Machine.
Got a long week, he was
Step 1. She steps. Murder Machine 2. Step. She steps. Murder Machine 3. Yes. Step. She steps. And she's out of points. That's it. That's it.
That is an excellent turn, though. Okay. And
Ah, too short though. I don't think I made it.
flip it over.
Didn't quite make it.
Okay. Next one.
Musashi.
Gata.
What you got, Gata? Come and play.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Fall back to
6,
take the point.
8. No, we'll just go 7. Your turn. Now,
4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Damn you! Oh no, wait.
check your cards. You might have the extra.
I have
points.
the extra 3 moving points.
Excellent move.
1, 2, 3. Now he spends 2 points to move 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 2 points to move 5. And we are contesting the point.
Correct.
Okay.
And it's
Now
my-
you have a chance to shoot him off.
Sam's butt just buzzed.
No, right there. It's my phone.
And that's it for that group.
Okay. Last one. Major Lunah.
No surprise there.
Yes. So 5, 5. I am gonna go first.
No surprise there. You're gonna try to shoot off Musashi.
I'm smart as fuck.
You are. You're just pretending not to be.
This is cool.
Now her minimum range is 3.
Here.
Hello, hello.
Hey.
So I'm gonna try shooting Musashi first. Not what I was planning.
Howdy, howdy.
Hi there.
That thing in the window is just a jury rig they're trying to fill with that glare.
You're trying to what?
That's all. They're trying to fill in that glare.
Say hello to
Oh, I should have used that. Oh, too late.
Hey, Twitch.
One shield.
Hi, Dr.
2 points in on it.
3, 4.
4 points on it. So 3 points in on it. Does not kill.
Pick on.
Nope.
Yeah. I'll be there
What you got?
Just try to.
Okay, now she's gonna move 1, 2, 3, 4. Right here.
Okay.
Hey.
Probably should have. Yeah, they were all successes, so I'm not gonna risk that.
Okay, I'll let him know.
It's starting with
I'm
one.
done.
Yep, I should have done that other way.
Hannibal.
Okay. All right. Okay. That must be a ton. Ah, one of those kinds of weeks. Must be a All right, well, hang in there, dude.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Bye.
Who's that?
Giant. He's like, okay.
So I looked at it, I thought it looked pretty good.
Yeah, so
What's wrong with it?
there's the report. There's all
So
explained in
if
color.
somebody wanted, if somebody wanted to play something
Like that, like that. If we go to the Elfland someday.
So I heard Star Trek Bridge Captain thing was pretty good.
Bridge captain.
Yeah.
It was terrible and awful, and no one should ever want to play it.
Dan was talking about it in Discord.
Yes, it was miserable. He hated it.
Which thing? He's gone.
Try not to distract me. We want to finish this. We got like 10 minutes out, but the game's going long. Bridge crew. It's great. You're gonna love it.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Some water so we can have some coffee, so Ben and I will drink coffee. The rest of you
Yeah.
guys are on your.
I'm gonna lose.
No, I was almost tempted to actually come early so I could actually get them all out. I figured one maybe was
He's only got 3 points. None of his abilities are gonna be the right ones.
As long as no one has wandered off with the bathroom key. That's coming, get in line now.
Oh well. Shooting him.
Excellent.
2 people at lines up.
Green and a blue.
Over at Big Island to talk to a bunch of people about me.
Yeah, so I'm getting that. So you will take 1 point of damage.
Should be a doctor.
Next go.
And exclamation point? No, I do not have one.
Should be a hard,
Okay.
hard sell.
Do I take any damage at all?
6th grader are probably smarter than me at this point.
I want to be a fire.
Okay, so draw a card. And I'm gonna draw I draw another one for scoring? No. I
Actually,
score.
you score 1 because it's contested, right? Or do we each get 1 because it's contested?
Let me see. Any more characters? I get 2.
You get 2. Okay.
Remember now, if
So-
something like a sword breaks, I can always fix
I'm in the lead. Underdog goes to you. Where would you like the scoring zone?
Yeah, but part of it is,
3.
I gotta do it.
Excellent choice.
I'll have some things for you next week. Yeah, I have a bunch more of those fire models I was using them as tests. So if you wanted some more of those, I should bring those.
If they're printed, if they're already printed out, I don't want to hang them.
All right. I remember bringing in.
Are you going to pick it up?
There's a program, Journey Through the Universe. And so they get all the people that work on Mauna Kea, get a bunch of people who work on Mauna Kea, and astronomy, go into the schools
Flips over.
and give a presentation.
Flips over.
And, yeah. And so what I was going to talk gravity and orbits, and then to make it a hands-on, because they want it kind of hands-on.
Ready?
And they have a draw.
Musashi.
Take a ruler,
Gata.
make a dot in the middle.
So we are gonna make this.
And then you go over
No, we're not gonna make this fun.
1
This it
centimeter
would be
and
too
drop down towards the center.
disadvantageous to me.
Go over.
So
Actually, you know how to draw that?
first off, I'm gonna play Quicksilver.
You know, it
So
doesn't-
until the end of the round, no enemy effect may displace, move, or place Gata.
How far out
Okay.
goes-
Additionally, as
Actually, differentiating.
critical success of all the Gata's agility rolls.
Steel engineering.
Alrighty then.
This is important because she's gonna start booking it. So I'm gonna try and
Disengage. My brawl isn't nearly as good as my smack would be.
okay. So I'm gonna move. So that's one. Now I'll try disengaging. I already have an automatic success.
You got away?
I got two.
Unsmall.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6,
Has it done remotely or?
7,
Oh, she's the one who teleports over friends.
Probably remotely.
1, 2.
And also they're base to base plus arm. Yeah.
7,
Oh, they're not?
Well, at least not
I
so
didn't know.
bad.
Ah!
Wind bases don't go like
Please,
that.
do I still? No, I.
Yes, you
Lack
can
of weapon
stand
mastery
up
then
and
is something in terms of them. I did not
So the Risavast has
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
hunters.
6, 7.
You've already moved
9,
one to get where you are.
The
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Everblight.
2,
So
3,
I intended.
4, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Yeah, their
10.
arm is gooder and their wax.
We're gonna have to do that. I
So,
will
so
do.
wait,
I
what was
will
that
have
again? So 1,
1, 2,
2,
sorry,
Well, they look a
2,
little different, which is
3,
important.
4,
And in fact,
5,
my request
6, 7, 8,
that you
9,
make
10.
their
Wait,
base.
wait, how did I do
yeah, I'm
that?
not sure how you got the closer.
Yeah, as far as you.
2,
I can
3, 4,
Because you can't teleport over these, right?
right.
Yeah, the reason being is because again, the wrist vest defenders are these flowing, you know, kind of little these go, you know, and it looked like to me
Okay.
was that the wrist vest defenders is a better.
So we're gonna go
One,
right
3, 4, 5, 6.
here, which is
in terms of the way-
indisputable.
But in
Yes,
terms
you
of
can
that,
definitely gang up on poor Hannibal.
possibly being in
He's
that
not poor.
situation where I can actually feel both
Yes.
sets
Shall I
fly.
push the heavy button?
They have
Yes,
very
please.
distinct
Woo.
skills, very distinct stuff.
And we are going to do misdirection on him.
Dun, dun.
And
Is
in
this
terms
going
of
back?
however you imagine their,
This the dazzling?
the Vanguard
Yes.
is going to be different colors than the blue, so something
Success.
similar
He is dazzled.
And I'm going to stay there, so you have to disengage if you want to leave.
Gotcha.
but different. Okay.
Musashi.
Okay. Bye, Major Lunah. It's been nice knowing you.
I don't know what you're doing.
I think they have floats, which is gonna be a significant.
Yeah, because they want the nice flowing water kind
Do
of.
I take Luna or do I want to try to butcher Valkyrie? Because Valkyrie's taking some damage,
But
yeah?
yeah, in terms of that, and okay, and then the other one that was in there in the Vanguard was
I'm going after Valkyrie.
their scout, which was their
Spending
viewer.
2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, I can see.
But that's not what this is. This
Slice
is
and dice.
Everblight, and it's a needle.
Red.
Right,
Blue,
and no, I found
iron.
it in the Everblight, but I had your stats.
Yellow.
So I'm going to play Ice Wall, adds 2
Blue.
blue.
This is an Economicon one, so the restoration solo was there.
This is fun.
Here, we're very, very.
There we go.
Theme, that was from Everblight.
I got 6 stars.
Yes, it's similar, but
So that is enough to take her down.
one of those.
I have certainly. So draw and take frag token.
It's a frag token.
If you did want one, I don't pay.
Okay, so, I think the Vanguard for sure.
And that is it for Musashi.
And I've already got,
Yep.
You can't use this in custom.
Nice move.
yeah. Oh, really?
Next round.
You can't use one face.
Ah, okay.
Major Lunah.
Only use one face.
Oh, no.
Okay.
I'm going to have Hannibal go first.
Well, you can always, okay, so this one,
That's prudence, I would say.
Yeah,
I use the,
the,
okay.
Hannibal.
Hannibal.
yeah,
Let's see, this is a whole unit.
yeah. Ah, not
It's a
just
whole
one.
unit.
Just out of range.
Oh, because it's 5.
Here's
Oh, right
5,000.
there.
But these two do have line of sight on her, so they could shoot her with extra orange.
For a diodide, where if you had ults, which you could probably get ults.
Yeah, he just can't help
you could
them with
generate
anything.
units. So if you wanted to do that and have a cavalry that you could help, it's expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a
Small important need.
terrible
It's easier
place.
for you to simply buy the one thing.
Let's do that. Yeah, we're gonna try to shoot
There's
Gata.
actually I think it's a warcraft or something, that gets auto
Well,
ult
that'll do it.
above.
Okay.
That's all we use for.
2 hits.
Yep, that's enough to take her down.
Oh wow! I didn't realize she was that hurt.
Oh, no.
Oh, she's
only
really
got
close?
2 health.
Wow, I didn't realize
Otherwise,
that.
your
So he gets a frag token.
And you get to draw another card.
Yeah,
is like $50 a list.
yeah, but that's.
War stories are.
And now he only spent the 2 points to do
More
that.
starting the little science as far as it goes, but
Correct.
actually in terms of having all of those as a unit, like here, that's fine.
Yeah, and then the other thing to remember too is that the war story is investing itself in models. The sooner you buy the model, the better.
Okay, I will probably do it this weekend. But I want to bounce it off you before Mike says hi. Hey, Mike. Or he did.
Hey, Mike.
Hey. Before I deleted it. Oh.
I just want to shoot you again.
Kevin's true pleasure.
You were here
Mike's
last.
Because these two guys have line of sight on him. So I'm just gonna shoot
I
him.
think he's tired from his trip out.
Yes, I was, Jonathan was giving me black you have 4 character points, right?
Spend them.
Wowzers.
Yes.
I got 4 stars in on you.
There's
Nice.
3 adventures left of the game.
That will
Spend
take him
them.
down as well.
Holy cow.
So Mike is.
Hannibal, for some reason the support guy, is cleaning up today.
Well, no, he's well placed, so.
Yeah, he's got all of his friends around him.
Just we always wanted.
Well, I guess that'll do it for Hannibal.
Yeah, but you can also see why I, wait, where, Hannibal? Where was I? Right there?
Right there.
I was out of range.
Oh, because he's dazzled.
Dazzled.
Yeah.
Do you,
No.
anything,
Vanguard?
shoot, did he have damage on him?
Okay.
Who?
But also they're
Mendoza.
base
I
plus
don't
armor.
think so.
So that makes it actually.
I think he might have had 1,
I'm
I'm
hit
gonna
him,
put 1.
but they're damage resistant.
So,
There's no way I can have him nudge up
This is a
1.
box for your card.
not this turn,
I'm using
unfortunately.
this as a box.
So he's gonna spend his.
Did you draw your card already?
Yes.
Okay.
Don't need
He's
the box.
gonna spend his
Okay, I'll give it a try.
3 points.
Wasn't, if you remember which one it was, put it back.
Exactly. Okay, and so you still lose, but the defenders are gonna have to.
3 would be movement, interrupting Padre so he
Don't have
can't
the
move.
program strategy is what I was considering.
Ah,
But instead, he's gonna use 2 points to move and tie up the Padre, I think.
no, that's a very good move.
No, they're very close, but they're a wee bit different.
And that's it for Hannibal.
This sorceress.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do then is looking at
Shoot
the,
Musashi in the back of the head.
no, actually, because Hexx3r's not gone yet. I've got
Right.
no way to attack her,
And then.
so she'll be guaranteed to get into the zone.
Yes.
So I'm gonna say
In terms of riots.
I'll concede
Seriously.
First stuff
Well,
actually is
no,
pretty similar.
because at this point Mendoza can't get to her
Right.
because of him.
Okay.
I'd have to get rid of him, in which case I can't go after her.
That still isn't gonna give me enough points to win.
Carriers put together in that.
3 points altogether?
I'll only be up by 1. We'll have 1 more turn.
Which makes sense.
No, it's,
You got 6. With my 3 points, I'll have 7.
Only attack,
Right.
yeah.
but then you can buy.
If you want to concede, we can wrap up the game, but I'm just letting you know it's not a sure thing yet.
What it does.
Yeah.
So
What time is it?
go and fight the enemy warrior.
It is just
Yeah.
7. So.
I'm gonna say let's, out of respect to everyone else,
Yeah.
let's concede the game.
Yeah.
Good fight. I'm not gonna say that I won this one because it's still right down to the wire here.
Right.
And so there's.
I've got a couple more frags, but you've got an edge on points, so that's a good game.
Much
That
better
was
than our,
close,
much
yeah.
better than our first one, which is
That was very close.
and just the, I mean,
But you've noticed, for me, my tactics, if I'm starting to feel like I'm behind, I get very aggressive, and I go for kills.
Every one of the models activating.
Because kills can really bring you back from a detriment.
right,
If you can, especially if you can kill somebody before they've gone that turn.
yes.
That's a huge advantage right there.
And this
So
is,
this, I saw the shot there that really gave me a step up.
I saw, this is I think my second time using Padre Mendoza, but the first time effectively.
He is nasty.
Yeah.
He is really nasty. I approve.
Well, the thing, it's not the fire that's scary. No, actually, the fire is scary.
The fire's pretty scary.
The fire's pretty scary, but the fact is, and the reason I moved to where I did, is
See, I was holding this on the turn you had the extra guys in there. I could have popped them right out of it. The one who was on the edge.
that's a very nice card. What I was considering using, but I didn't, because it wasn't beneficial at the time,
So the sorceress that you gave me.
Nice.
but it's double-edged.
Right.
Doing it that early in the round,
Means they haven't come on to with the tokens.
well, no, it's not even that. Is
Okay,
it would have benefited all of your
All the other
characters.
guys too. That's right.
So it is a very nice but double-edged sword.
I thought that was right.
I made that for shirt, so
Right.
I might add a badge.
And I think you can see why I like this game so much.
It's a neat game. It really is. It's changeable. So you're not really right in line. You're never guaranteed what's going on.
Well, it's changeable, but also the even if you pick, say you pick the same team every time, you've still got variety because of the interplay of the different cards, which is nice as well.
Yeah.
So you put it all together, and you get a very nice amount of replayability.
Don't forget to get
Not me.
Yes.
Fish. As long as it doesn't make anything go boom.
Oh no, that's the other.
No is a beautiful card, and should be used as
That's Maximus's.
yeah.
I like it. It's a very useful card. Okay, there are the 4 character ones. And then these are the generic deck ones.
So there's another character. Yeah, I didn't get to use Frostburn. Oh, because that wasn't in the ones I picked. Funny how that works.
So that's the other neat thing is building the deck. You're picking and choosing what your ability cards are.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was our Aristeia stream for today. There's another no. So thank you all. I'm going to be signing out. We're going to go back to the title card. Thank you for joining us.
Okay, I'm keeping them because otherwise the beer bottles end up in the common.
And did you see what Tracy actually got?